Hey guys, what is up? It's your favorite Roblox gamer here, and welcome back to another video. I'm Roblox Gamer. I've already said that, and today we are playing murder mystery solving game again. It's an adventure, and I'm in my house, and we have to find out what the mission is. So yay, I'm going to bed now. Good night. Oh, it's daytime. Okay, I guess I'm not going to bed then. Okay, oh, I'm all ready, right, don't give up, sound of mobs, I'm ready, I don't need to do this, let me in. Oh, that's not my room. Where am I? Oh, hello, are you, oh, hello there. Okay, oh, talk to Dr. Zero. Oh, I've got a pipe. Oh, I'm like the great Sherlock Holmes, right, Dr. Zero, what's up, Dr. Zero? What's up, man? What's up? Can I go? You're not talking to me. Why won't you talk to me, Dr. Zero? Dr. Zero, talk to me, man. I'm here. I've come all this way. What's up, Dr. Zero? What's up, my friend? Can I? Oh, there we go. Oh, I have to click it. Good morning, Mr. Halber. Wait, I'm not Mr. Halberry. I'm Roblox Gamer. In the newspapers, everything. Oh, here we go. What did the newspapers write? The newspapers, everything is calm, but in fact, one crime is thriving. You have received a new letter from Mr. Lucas this morning. Oh, hold on. Wait, whose am I? Oh, am I Dr. Zero? No, he's Dr. Zero. I'm Doctor Who! I'm just gonna call myself Doctor Who. Dr. Zero, good morning. I'm guessing I'm Mr. Halberry. Good morning, Dr. Zero. What's the newspapers right? From Mr. Lucas Morin. He has asked you to investigate the case of the murder of Sir Bumington. He was found dead in the gardens of his estate. So after a cup of tea, we will go there immediately. Let's go, I'm ready, I've had my tea. Oh, hello there, my friends. I'd like to talk with Dr. Morin. Are you Dr. Oh, hello, Dr. Morin. Oh, Mr. Halberry, I'm so glad you came. I already thought you'd given up on the case. My name is Lucas Morin. I'm the local doctor and Mr. Hugo's friend. I'm glad to meet you, Doctor Who. Tell me about this incident. Did you find the dead Sir Hugo? No, he was in the garden. He has served a long time in the estate Bumington. Who else lives in the estate Bumington? The chief and Mr. Wife Hugo still live in the estate. Doctor, tell me, did Sir Hugo leave a bequest? Yes, what are we talking about? Okay, who is Mr. Frank? Mr. Frank, now he retires and sits in his farm. If necessary, I'll give him, thank you. And do you know the address of Sir Hugo's brother? What is going on right now? Right, I need to read this properly because so many people are talking all at once. I need silence. Everyone stop thinking. It's annoying. Right, okay. So we left 1 million euros behind. His condition was this. Okay, whatever. The estate was divided between his wife, brothers, servants, cook. Another part was written for me and Mr. Frank. And here is Mr. Frank, a friend of Mr. Hugo. They served together. Hugo quickly left the army and Frank rose to the rank of colonel. Now he sits retired and sits in his farm. I can assume that it was... Okay, so the guy was murdered by poison. Thank you for helping this investigation. Okay. Maybe Sir Hugo was going to play cards with someone. Okay, let's go play cards with Mr. Hugo. Okay, are you Mr. Hugo? Hello there, sir. Okay, you're the gardener. Right, hello. Good afternoon, I'm a detective investigating Hugo's murder. What do you know? Hugo was going to the garden and reading newspaper. By the way, my name is Nedward Green. Mr. Green, do you know why Hugo might need a playing card? It is likely that he wanted to meet with someone from his friends, and he took it very seriously. I know thank you for your help, Mr. Green. Okay. And he took it very... He sometimes plays cards with them. He's likely he went to meet with someone, and he likes to play cards. Okay, thank you. Oh, look at this! I'm smoking my pipe. Okay, I'm going in. If I don't come out alive, send a police force in after me. Right. What? Talk with the gardener. Talk with the cook. Find evidence of Mr. Bumington. Talk with Mrs. Bumington. That is not how you spell Mrs. God, this is like really old British. Oh, I should fit in perfectly here. Look at my coat. Okay, right. Okay, hello, cook. You are the cook. I'd like to talk to you. Good afternoon, I was investigating. I understood you as cook. Right, my name is Benjamin Rogmid. I've been working in Mr. Bumington's estate for a long time. Okay, and what can you tell me about Mr. Bumington? What did he do? I do not know much about his affairs, but I know that he often liked to invite his friends to dinner. And who did he invite? Colonel Thindon and Dr. Maureen, his best friends, often came here. He played cards with them. Mr. Maureen did not much like this occupation, but Mr. Thildon was an avid player. So Hugo did not treat us as servants, but as friends. Therefore, he often invited me to play with them. Well, Mr. Rogmood, what is the package in your pocket? It's rat poison. I took it. Rat poison? Maybe he poisoned Bumington. It's rat poison. I took it. Oh, he took it from his gardener. These creatures often steal food from the kitchen. So the gardener had this poison originally. Thank you, Mr. Cook. We're one step closer. If he was killed by poison and the gardener had poison, then maybe it was the gardener that poisoned Mr. Bumington. Or maybe the cook took it. Maybe the cook took it and then poisoned Bumington. This is all getting very suspicious. Oh, hello. We've got some rat poison here. Oh, seeds and bone meal. Very interesting. More rat poison, though. So Mr. Bumington could have been poisoned by rat poison. Well, that's one clue for Detective Robot Gaming. Right, those, I can't go in there. Okay, up the stairs. Let's see what's going up here. Alright, in we go. These are a lot of rooms. Time to get investigating. Oh, hello there. Are you Mrs. Bumington? No, you're Scarlett. Hello, Scarlett. I'm detective. I'm investigating the murder. Oh, you are Mrs. Bumington. I still cannot believe the death of my husband on this trial. By the way, my name is Scarlett. I've become very forgetful. Mrs. Bumington, did you notice anything strange about your husband's behaviour? You know what? Yes, it was very stressful, and he was working with a lot of documents. He was very angry, but never told me anything. Is that all you got? Is that all you got to say, Mrs. Bumington? Come on, Mrs. Bumington. Is that it? Okay. He was very stressful, and he worked with his documents. He was very angry, but he never told me anything. Thank you, Bumington. Right, let's go. Oh no, that door's shut. Can't go in there. What about this one? No, can't go in there. What about this one? No, can't go in there. What about this one? No, can't go in there. What about this one? No, can't go in there. What about this one? No, can't go in there. What about this one? Can't go in there. Okay. Mrs. Bumington, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back in here, Mrs. Bumington. So, you often did a lot of paperwork. Let's inspect it. Beware, soon you will die. The letters of these words are clearly cut from the newspaper. Did I get told who got the newspaper for him? No, okay, alright. Well, let's see, what have I done? I've talked with the gardener, talked with the cook, talked with Mrs. Bumington. After I complete the task, go to the gate. Okay, well, let's inspect the shelves. These spirits seem suspicious to me. Mrs. Bumington, do you and your husband use the same perfume? Yes. Could you give me your scents during the investigation? Thank you, Bumington. 2 banks. Thank you, Mrs. Bumington. You've been very helpful in solving the case of Mr. Bumington. This is very interesting, most peculiar. Let's go back to the gates. Right, I'm back at the gates. Right, let's go back to headquarters. Okay, right, so go to brother Mr. Bumington or go to Thildon's farm. Let's go to here. Thomas Bumington, I need to have a word with you, sir. I'd like to talk to you, Thomas Bumington. Good afternoon, I'm detective. Yeah, okay, we've been through this. Hello, detective. I already received a letter from Hugo's wife. The death of my brother has greatly struck me. My condolences, but did you tell me anything about your brother? What did your brother love? What was his liking? He did not have any special taste except he loved perfume, which is why I gave it for him on his anniversary. He often thanked me for them. I myself use such spirits. Good. And what did your brother dislike? He most of all did not like rats, and he did force his servants of poison rats, which explains why he does have rat poison. And the last question, have you read a newspaper yesterday? No, I do not read newspapers. I did not see the point. Again, my condolences. Goodbye. You have been useless. Right, that man was basically useless to me. I'd like to now go to Thilden's farm. Thilden's farm. I'm going to talk with Colonel Thilden. Colonel, my friend. Need to have a word with you, Sonny Jim. Right, good afternoon. Murder. Hugo is dead. Did you not know that? Yes, Mr. Thilden, but I do have a few questions for you, if you wouldn't mind me asking. I'm ready to listen to you, he says. That's very good. Do you know the problems Mr. Hugo had? I heard that you were close friends. He did not say anything about it to me. Good. Did you read the newspaper yesterday, Colonel? Yes, sir. Oh, he did. He read the newspaper. Could you give it to me, please, sir? He threw it away. Very sorry. Seeing the Colonel. He threw it away. Maybe he threw it away because he cut out the words. I'm going to inspect his house. Oh, I can't. Okay, back to headquarters. Right, well, choose a killer. I don't know if I'm ready to choose a killer just yet. Right, so let's go over the evidence of what we've got. Mr. Bumington gave him the spirits. Colonel had the newspaper. And the other two people had the poison. But the question is, who did he play cards with? Hello, pig. Can I search his bin? Does he have any bins around here that I can look at? No. Okay. It's most peculiar indeed. Can I... So, no, I can't talk to him again. Okay, let's go back to headquarters. What about... Okay, let's return... Where am I? This is... Right, this... Okay. Right, well, this scented perfume is actually not the same as normal perfume. Did they say that they use the same person? Scarlet. But you never told me anything. Could you give me your sense during the investigation? Of course. The two banks of spirits clearly differ from each other. Right, hold on. Did they use the same... Mr. Bumington, did you... Yeah, so they did use the same perfume. And this perfume's different. Unless maybe... But if they were using the same perfume, then surely they would both be dead. It's very interesting. I'm thinking, honestly, more than anything, I'm thinking it might actually be the Colonel. It's hard to tell. Right, we're going to have to choose a killer, I think. Right, talk to Dr. Zero. Okay. Dr. Zero, Dr. Zero, what are the results? In the spirit of Mr. Bumington, I discovered impurities of rat poison. They probably caused Hugo's slow death. I discovered impurities of rat poison, so it was the rat poison then. Who did... Right, the cook had the rat poison, and this guy had the rat poison. I can understand why the cook would have rat poison, but I don't know why Noah Green would have it. Oh, this is most peculiar. Who has the rat poison? Then again, I'm still not entirely convinced about the Colonel. Because the thing is, anyone can get their hands on rat poison. But the Colonel was the one with the missing newspaper. So I'm wondering whether or not it was the Colonel, because he had the missing... newspaper. Oh, this is very, very interesting indeed. Who should I go for, guys? I don't know. I feel like it's... honestly, I feel like it's this dude. I feel like it might be him. How do I choose a murderer? How do I choose a killer? Yeah, I'd like to choose a killer. Who is the killer? Okay, alright. I'm gonna go with Thilden. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Right. I don't know. It could also actually, considering, could be Mrs. Bumington, because maybe she poisoned the perfume. The only one I'm currently convinced is not is Maureen. But I'm actually, oh, it could, yeah, could be Mrs. Bumington, because she might have poisoned the perfume and then not used it. Alright, I'm going with Scarlet. Scarlet Bumington. Oh, Oh! Oh no, it was Colonel Filden! Colonel was very envious of Mr. Hugo, and when he found out that he had bequeathed 10% of Bumington's fund, and he went to kill, and he made a threat. And no, I knew it was Filden. I knew it was Filden. As a result, the Colonel has been sentenced to 8 years. He buried the poison, but threw out the newspaper. It was you. I knew it was you. Now you're in jail. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was him. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next episode. I knew it was you, you traitorous scum!